What's up guys, Zhaenn here for another walkthrough video, this time on Twilight Princess. This time we're going to start off the Temple of Time right over here. We got here last time through the Sacred Grove, and we went through a door that took us to the past. And we entered this. So, there we go. Now something that always made me laugh about the Temple of Time is that the first room looks like a clown. Like, you can't tell me this doesn't look like a clown. But yeah, approach this door over here. And Minna's not gonna comment like saying, "Don't you think there's something odd about that statue? In the grove and in the temple entry, there were always matching ones on each side, but there's only one here. Why don't you use your senses to take a look around?" So if you transform into a wolf and use your senses, you're gonna see like kind of the shadow of one. I knew it. There was one more here originally. We need to find the other statue in this temple that matches that one. So, that's like your big goal in this temple, is to find that other statue, because like this is one room before the boss. So, yeah. There's like the boss door right at the beginning, which is kind of unusual, but yeah. So your whole goal is to try and find the statue. Now by moving this this other little statue onto the switch, you can raise that little platform there. I don't think it works with like other pots and things around it, so you need to use that statue. So once you're here, you can use your lantern on the other side to light up these two torches. No, it doesn't really look like it, but they are torches. So when you light them up, a chest is going to appear. And this chest is going to be a small key. You're gonna need that to progress into the next room, so yeah, kinda need that. If you talk to Uku, not so fast. At last, this is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology of our people sleeps in this place. We've searched all over, and now we're so close I can smell it. Once we find that thing, we can go home at last. Oh gracious, yes. Young man, we're so close, so please help us find what we're looking for. Reunited with Uku. So there we go. Alright. So we're gonna use that small key that I just collected to go into the next room. Now this is one of my favorite temples. I really enjoyed this one. The music, I find it awesome, and just like some of the concepts that they use is really cool. So yeah, I guess it works with other pots, I guess, because we're gonna need to use one right here. So yeah, it does work, but then what it does is that it opens up this one, right, this one here, but it closes that one over there. So first of all, there's a small chest here, so you're gonna want to open that before we move on. Those are arrows. So what you're gonna want to do is go between them, right? So like in this little step here, and then you want to shoot the pot. That's gonna close this gate, but open this one. So yeah, I thought that was like a kind of a clever puzzle. And you're gonna find these enemies like everywhere in this temple, so if you don't like them, I don't know what to say, because those are the main enemies. Just like you can see. There are 3 of them in this room alone. So yeah, they're everywhere. I think that's gonna be enough to kill them all. Alright, so there's another enemy here. I don't believe we've encountered this one. This is an Armos. And these guys are like immune to your attacks. But what you can do is hit the gem in their backside. And then you need to hit it 3 times. Or with the ball and chain, that's why I equipped it. You can also use that. And then they're gonna like rampage around and eventually blow up. So they're not too hard, but they can give you a hard time if there's like a bunch of monsters around you. So yeah. Then this just appears, and it's the dungeon map, so be sure to grab that. If you're ever lost in this temple, you can just use that. I don't know why you'll ever be lost because you're following my walkthrough, but then I don't know. So there we go. Red rupee here. There's keys just flying about. So you see there is like, well, there are two switches here. So you're gonna need to take these statues over here and deposit them right there. I don't think it works with little pots. It might work with like big ones, but I don't think it works with like these like the small pots that are here. I don't think it works with that. Okay, so now this barricade is open. We can get our sword out. Get this piece really quick. And then we can progress on to the main room of this temple, which is this one. So in this room, there's gonna be like a BMOS here. It's another type of BMOS than the one we've encountered before in how was it? Death Mountain, I think. Yeah. So yeah, this one is a bit. I think it's bigger actually. But yeah, it's like all white and stuff instead of being kind of square. Yeah. They're just the same enemy overall, so just, you know, don't like stress out over it. You know, it's the same one. Now, if you get close to here, I think you can attract the postal. Maybe. Or maybe not, but there's a postal behind that, so you know, stay alert of that. Because you're gonna want to collect it, of course. Eventually. So there's nothing to do in this room. As you can see, there's like a lot of these enemies. These lizard enemies. I think they're Los Alphos, maybe. I might be wrong on that, because then you know me and the names. I don't really ask myself what the names are. I just kill them. So you're gonna want to use the spinner to get there. Then there's a locked door here, so you can't access that. So you're gonna want to go over here, but be careful because there are these enemies. And I don't know if this is going down. Yes, it is. Okay, because we need to go down. Now we can access this place, which is like swarmed by these little spiders. But don't preoccupy yourself with that right now because you know it does something when you kill them all, but we can't really do anything with that. So yeah. Now we're back here. And we have this little statue, and we're gonna have to use it for something. So we're gonna have to go to the other side. I'm gonna try to go in the same direction as the spinner. It's not gonna go. I'm not gonna go as fast. But yeah, there are two switches here. There's one, and then there's another statue right over here. So you're gonna want to take that. Whoa. Right. Gonna wait for the other one to pass. Or, oh. Really? Really? They went at the same time. That's not fair. Alright, so this is gonna raise this platform, so be sure to stand on it. There's gonna be like a small delay, but it's like a really, really small delay. So, there we go. Once you're up here, you can go into this room. And this room is cool. We're gonna have to go back here because we can't get everything. There are two armos here. So yeah, that's what I said with like it can be hard. So what I usually do is try to get behind them. And then you can use this ball and chain and hit them once. I guess it doesn't really matter if you hit them like a bit from the back. But like try to like line yourself up with the back. Oh, now I did not want to use the spinner. I keep switching. So there we go. Okay, that almost is down. And that's gonna make a chest appear in this little alcove here. And so what is that going to be? Well, I guess it's a small key. So let's see about that. Yep, it is a small key. Keep in mind we are looking for a big statue. Because we're trying to find where it went. And there's 20 rupees in a chest over here, so if you want to grab that, feel free to do so. But we're done with this room for now. We're gonna have to come back to it later because there's another chest to get here. Of course, we don't have the compass yet, but once we do, you're gonna see it on the map. There's another chest to get here, so yeah. But now we have the small key in hand, we can go over here. And this is a fun little room that I actually didn't collect everything in this room for a while. Now there's a BMOS here, so be mindful of that. Here we go. What you're gonna want to do is get over this wall and shoot this crystal. Now this crystal like changes how the walls fit, so then you can go over here, stand in the middle, and you can shoot it again. That's gonna open the way. There's another BMOS in your face, so of course be careful once again. There we go. And over here in this little section of the wall, there's a chest, and it contains the compass. Now I did not actually get the compass for like a long time because I didn't actually like know it was here. So in this temple I always wondered where it was. Then, you know, it's over here, so it's kind of weird. Alright, so now that we've moved the wall, we can progress here. There's another one of these, we'll just call them Alphos. So there's another Alphos, and then there's the variant with the crown, the crown skulls. I don't actually know if they have a different name, if they have a skull on their face. I don't actually know. Then there's a chest over here, we can't get that right now. And there's another one of these Alphos. Pardon me for a second, I really need to sneeze. Or not, I guess, so we're gonna just go with it. And this one is actually like really... This one is a tough opponent because it's like armored. It doesn't give you any time to do the ending blow. That was actually a very like smooth kill. Because normally it takes like a lot longer because they block your attacks. Even if you try to use hidden skills, it doesn't work a lot with them. They're gonna block most of their attacks. So yeah, they're quite formidable opponents. Oh, I actually managed to do the ending blow there. That was pretty cool. Okay. So we're blocked off by this wall once again, so we're just gonna have to shoot the red crystal. It's gonna turn green and gonna allow you to pass. So we're gonna get ever so higher and go into this room. In this room, I do not recommend killing these enemies. Something does happen when you kill them all, but I don't recommend you do it now, because we're gonna come back here later, and it's gonna be way easier to kill them all. So yeah. So there's gonna be like some sort of scale here, and that is one of the best puzzles in this temple, in my opinion. It's kind of tedious, but it's well thought out, and it really does work. So what you're gonna want to do is toss the other statue to that wall. Then you're gonna be able to climb on top here, and that's all we need to do in this room for now. We can't do any more because we don't have everything that we need. So this one, gonna shoot. Be careful of these spinners because there's a lot of them. What you want to just get over here in this corridor. There's another one or two of these Alphos. And one that has a skull. Ending blow on that one. And this one should die. There we go. Okay. So we're now in this room. There is a chest in that little alcove here. Guarded by this axe that I just got myself hit by. Like a noob. And in this chest there is a small key. So that's very useful. We need that. So what you want to do is wait for these little things go away, and there is an electric barrier here, so you need this this statue here to press the switch that is right here. That's gonna deactivate the electric barrier, and you can continue going up. We're just doing that. We're going up. There's nothing more to it. Now, I recommend just killing them all in this room to give yourself room to beat the Armos. Now, these spiders are like vicious spiders because they will run away from you if you're facing them, but if you're facing away from them, then they're gonna charge at you. So, yeah, they're vicious. So once you kill them all, a chest is going to appear, as always. A large chest, and there are 2 Armos here. So what you want to do is lead them like out of this wall, because we need the space in order to use this. And he just turned his back on me. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, now he's dead. We're gonna wake this one up. Alright. I think if you like run enough away from them, they turn around, so there we go. Alright, I don't know, they're not the most intelligent. Then again, they're like kind of rocks, so or not, I don't really know what they are. They're like rocks that explode. But yeah, there's a 50 rupees here, so if you want to grab that, you need to kill all of the little spiders. And then we're gonna come here into the mini boss of this dungeon. Alright. So, in this room, you saw on the map it was a big circular room. There's gonna be light coming from above. And there's the statue that is missing. But there's another kind of like statue in the middle of here. And that is a new enemy. A dark nut. I believe they're dark nuts and they're not like iron knuckles, I think the other ones are. I don't think it's a that. But this one, there's a kind of a good strategy. What you want to do is wait for it to like kind of take a swing, and then you can just take a few stabs. Fortunately, he's not doing like the overhead strike, this one, because this one you can like I kind of did that poorly there. It's kind of cornering me. I don't like that. Just come over here. So each time you strike, he's gonna miss or lose a little bit of his armor. So basically what you want to do is get all of his armor off. Fortunately you didn't hit me there, mister. So yeah, he's kind of like he's not immune, but he's going to block most of your hidden skills, so that doesn't work. So he's almost lost all of it. I think one more like combo and he's gonna be done for. So I'm just waiting for him to do a strike. There we go. Once he does that, he's going to throw his sword. And he's going to take out his, like, I guess that's kind of like a, well, it was a big sword before and now it's kind of like a rapier or something. So what I would recommend is doing 3 normal slashes. So I already had one. It's like 3 slashes, then a jump attack, and that's gonna like put him off. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. But don't do the big one, because you know, like when you attack, you're doing like 3 little sword slashes and then 1 that's bigger. So just do 3 normal, because then he's gonna counter attack if you do that. So 1, 2, 3, I did it wrong. One. So if he dodges one, just reset, because that's not gonna work. So there we go. He's dead. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. So the first phase is where you got all of his armor. Wait for him to strike, dodge out, and then strike a few times. Hidden skills don't really work on this guy. Again, that's so awesome. Every time I see that, it's just so cool. And the second phase, you want to do 3 sword slashes and then a jump attack. Do not do like the big one, like like that. Don't do that, because he's gonna counterattack and he's most likely gonna hit you. But yeah, then this barrier opens up and we get the Dominion Rod. So, statues that have received its light and been filled with life will move like their master. So we can demonstrate that right away. Where is it? Dominion Rod. It's on top of here. There we go. So the Dominion Rod, if you shoot it into a statue, it's going to activate like kind of the statue itself. And then what the statue will do is it will mimic your movement. So if I move backwards, it moves backwards with me, right? So like, well, I'm kind of moving forward right now, you know, like this. So it's gonna follow my movement. So you're gonna want to like de-equip it by pressing A and then go behind it so that it's in front. And then you're gonna want to put it into this bell-like thing that's resonating with him. So the bell is going to go down and then go up, and the statue has been warped to another bell somewhere. And we're gonna continue the rest of this dungeon in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and give me your feedback and comments in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time where we finish off this temple. See ya.